Hello guys, it's a beautiful morning. I was not able to film this from the time we enter the Skyway. So we're here at the Skyway. This is the extension of the original Skyway, and this is the owners of the extension is the San Miguel Group of Companies. So basically, the Skyway is meant to decongest the traffic in EDSA, because if you're going to the north, you can just go directly, and the end is towards the Balintawak area. So that's the reason why the Skyway was done, and actually it is a big help, particularly for people who are working somewhere in the north, or even those going to offices, or even studying at the UP or Ateneo and all that, because all that you need to do is just to go down the Quezon Avenue area, because there are really touch points or points wherein you would have to go down, but the farthest is actually Balintawak. So maybe, who knows, this might be a paved way for the gateway to extend until Clark. I mean, because Clark is being developed, or maybe an extension to the Bulacan airport that is actually also owned by the San Miguel Group of Companies. So basically, this is the Skyway, and the reason why I love also this particular route is that it is well done, and even at night you don't feel frightened, because there are lights that would guide you as well. The stress of the traffic, having not to go through the EDSA is a breather, because you know how it is in EDSA, right? So in this case, if you go up in Alabang, and then you just have to be there at the end in Balintawak, imagine. So yeah, like for example, if you leave farthest from Alabang, and then you're going to, say for example, in Baguio, or going somewhere in Pampanga, it's very very easy, and it's quite, the elevation is quite nice as well, and as such, even on in the afternoons when you watch the sunset, it's really very beautiful. I wish that I could film it in Toto when during sunset, because you can see from your right, if you're coming from Bulacan, the beautiful sunset. So, but of course, as in any infrastructure, just as it is also even in abroad, you have to pay for the fee. There are toll fees, and but to me, if you convert it in dollars, like the 300 or 264 something, that's just what, $60. So that's still, compared to the stress that you would undergo, and particularly if you're running late, of appointments. Like for example, if there are people who live in Bulacan, and they would go to Laguna for a golf tournament, or for there is a meeting somewhere in the valley and all that. So yeah, that's the reason why I like infrastructure, or connecting roads, highways, and bridges, because it links people, it transports goods, it transports services, and that paved the way for easy commerce, right? And the boom in economy. So as well, you are not bothered by by the stresses of traffic, because when there's traffic, there are vendors, there are violations, there are so many. Of course, as it is in any other particular long highways like this, you should ensure that your vehicle is really in order, because otherwise there's no road. Maybe, I don't know if there, but you have to take time to wait for, in the event that you run out of gas, or you met an accident, or or your vehicle met something or something. So basically, I have not heard a major incident, knock in this particular road, but this one is really a refreshing in development insofar as people like me who are always on the rush, and also for people who have businesses on the other side of the road, because there are people, the golf courses are nice somewhere in the south, but of course if you're going to Clark and you want to ease your travel, then you have to take this particular highway. And 264, I think, is still very reasonable insofar as the fee is concerned. But if you miss, like for example, if you miss the entry point, the next one is Quezon Avenue. So, but it's not easy. I don't entertain that, because it's not easy, because it's not on the highway or EDSA. You have to go through the side of Araneta, just so that you could go through the Quezon Avenue, because in our case, we particularly miss it in our first try. So that's why you should be very, very careful. But that's it is, my granddaughter really liked this road, particularly because there are really elevations that he likes, and it's like it's as if you're in a semi, roller coaster, so that's another one that I like about this road. Of course, I'm not into something that is really frightening. It's just that it was done really, really very, very well, because it's not unlike other highways that is straight. This one, you really have to go up and then you go down and all that, and they really made it sure that it's done very, very well. And there are even borders such that you don't have to go through the other side. So that's the reason why I love this highway. So basically, it's already 6 minutes and 47. The reason, the one setback, however, is as it is, because there are regulations. Because even if your vehicle, like when you are in SCTEX or NLEX and all that, you can be at 100 kilometers per hour. But for this particular road, it's only 60 kilometers. Even if you want to go faster, you cannot, because there are touch points that you would be caught if you do not follow the particular speed for your vehicle, for safety, of course. So as you can see, we are really very, very slow, and the vehicles are really near each other, particularly because of the speed, because we are not allowed to go beyond 60. So you can just imagine, diba? So that's the beauty of this particular highway. And the good thing about this highway is you traverse from Bulacan to the Quezon Avenue area, and then go to the Santa Mesa area, and then go to even Quirino. I think we will alight somewhere in Quirino, because we are going to our office in Manila. And as such, I wish I could really film it in such a way that I could film it from end to end, meaning from Balintawak to Alabang, but we cannot, because we have to go down in Quirino Avenue. So I'm not sure where we are, but basically, this is something that I told you, how they were able to do it, because it's not a straight highway. There are really times that it's elongated, and that you should be very, very careful. You tell your driver to be very, very careful in driving, because they are really zigzag, not necessarily zigzag, but as sharp curves that you would have to be very, very careful in driving. But seasoned drivers know this. When you travel actually in the provinces and all that, Bitukang Manok and all that, in a Bicol, this is just a breeze for them. So that's why, but I really like it, because I could avoid the stress downstairs. When the regular roads, you have the traffic and all that, traffic lights, the traffic enforcers, the vendors, everything there. So I say, that's why I really love this. I think we're over, and as also in the process, you are actually touring the Manila area, or the from one point to another. Imagine, from Bulacan down to Quezon City, and then to Pasig. I don't know if it's Pasig. Yeah, I think Pasig, and then Mandaluyong, San Juan. I think I even saw San Juan. And then you go straight to Parañaque, and then Alabang area. So so this one is, yun naman lang mamimiss mo because in the baba, makikita mo kung nasaan ka na, diba? So, ito hindi walang masyadong signage kung nasaan ka. And for someone like me who have not been traveling a lot on this particular area for quite some time, then I already missed what are these places that I am passing through. So, basically, that's it. And, you know, nakita mo yung yung wala ka talagang ka-stress, diba? Diba, para ka lang namamasyal. Yun naman parang you're just wandering as if, but of course, you're on the vehicle. Yung nga lang sabi nga natin, hindi pwede tayo mag-speed ng 100, 120, 150. Pero kung ganun siguro ang bilis-bilis, no, kasi parang may traffic kasi nga hindi sila mahuhuli sila sa dulo So, lalo pa kung katulad nito, mabagal din yung nasa unahan mo, hindi ka di ba? So, yun lang yung parang setback. But I'm okay with that because safety, you only have one life anyway. So, safety should be primordial in everything that we do, right? So, and of course, some people will say, ang mahal, pero yes, medyo mahal. Medyo mahal, pero sa akin kasi I have a different perspective in so far as stress is concerned. For people who are old like me, I can sacrifice a few pennies to waive the stress that I would undergo, you know, in the process if I save those few pesos, you know. So I think I saw some buildings. Maybe I'm in the Ortigas area. I'm not really sure. But look at it, no? I don't know if I could articulate it, but from this to the other, and then you have to go up and there, you know. It's not really that's why I'm very, very excited. It's not really a straight highway. Remember, from this area, you can see at that one is something that we would go to. No, we're actually going up. So, di ba ang ganda with all the buildings. Para ka na rin nasa ibang lugar, no, sa ibang bansa. I wish I could really see Europe or probably United States para naman ma-compare ko siya kasi hindi ko alam Pero katulad niyan, ang taas, di ba? Ang taas. I mean, 1, 2, 3 floors. I think we are 4 floors above. So parang ang ganda, di ba? Ang ganda, So it's Pasig River daw. So maybe we're near the Ortigas area or maybe San Juan kasi nakakita na ako ng malalaking building di ba? So alam mo naman because Ortigas is another economy hub. Bakit sabi Pedro Hill is 300 meters ahead? Malapit na kami. Imagine, Can you imagine? It's 12 minutes and 31 12 minutes. We're now Quirino Avenue na. Na-imagine nyo ba yon? In the old times, from Bulacan to Quirino, it's only 12 minutes. Quirino Avenue, darling.
Ay, shucks, na-miss ko.
Keep left D2. SKYWAY South Plaza.
Sorry guys, we missed it. It's okay. So we missed the Quirino Avenue. So Quirino Avenue is around 13 minutes. So we are going to the next ramp is actually Buendia. So that's 13 minutes.
SKYWAY South Quirino Avenue off ramp.
Yeah.
What's this?
We miss it. It's okay. So that's it, guys. I have to turn off the video, but basically it's a wrap from is around 13 kilometers. Okay? God bless you, everyone. God bless. Try SKYWAY, guys. God bless.